number 2 in the tournament?
Well, I have done worse things, so I'm known for blundering things. So it's not something new, you know. I'm not surprised when I blunder things.
So how do you relax after such a thing? How do you cheer yourself up?
Generally, the remembering that you know, I have this routine. I tell myself that I'm an idiot. I accept it, and then I just live with it. Knowing that you're an idiot is kind of relieving. You know, you relax and you just have to play chess.
Okay, the last question about the time control. That you had plus, minus, you had a good experience, bad experience. What do you think about the classical game? Do you think it is a real classical game, or it can be polished, or in which direction you would think that it could be improved, that it fits to the audience, the public, the media, but also you as a player still feel that it's a classical game?
Well, I realized that actually yesterday was my first time trouble. I realized that this is not a classical game, because time trouble, you're dead. So I would recommend maybe like 15 seconds after move 40, 15 minutes after move 40. That would at least give people an opportunity to
recover after time trouble.
Yeah, because it's too harsh.
And what about if you have less time, basic time, and you have more seconds per move and no additional time after move 40? If let's say there is no this 40 move rule, like we grow up and we still have, but let's say you have an hour, hour and a half,
that's fine.
And
that's
only
fine.
the bonus
That
seconds.
could be fine. That could be fine. I was actually thinking about that, you know, instead of like Armageddon, you could have 2 games.
A mini match.
Yeah. 1:30, then 2 draws.
And then only the Armageddon, so you can play 4 games a day.
No Armageddon.
No.
I mean,
Okay.
if you had 2 draws,
Yeah.
people have 2 draws generally, I guess that's fine. You know?
But you play with both colors. Game with white and another with black.
Yeah. 1:30, and then the winner of the mini match gets 2 points, or
And if it's
1
1-1?
point, and the loser gets 0 points.
And if it's 1-1?
Then it's a draw.
Yeah. So you still want to keep the draw?
I don't mind the
in
draw,
chess.
but I just think, you know, it's not really fair towards a guy like Ding, who scored +2 and is not going to be in top 3. I mean, that's just crazy, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. But
That's also the humble opinion of Vachier and another player. So
yes, we humble guys believe
And,
it.
and if we talk about the point system, that it's 2, 1.5, half, 0. right?
Yeah.
And there are some things you have to see in advance, quite a few moves. And actually Rook C1 was played, King
Rook C1 and Rook
F8.
C8 check because of the technical motive, and then B8 promoting the
Of
pawn.
course, Maxime is trying his best, trying to save the game, because actually a draw would be still
A win
victory
for
for
Maxime.
him.
Bishop H3 and G4. And
Yeah, that would be
that's
the
it.
most painful. If that is going to be played, still H5, but
I can take on A4, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
an
one
exchange
favor
up
opponent.
for Wesley.
incredible. It was hard to imagine that Wesley can save this, not even to a draw, but to win the game, right?
Yeah. Yeah, something went really wrong. Yeah, Rook D8 he played. It's
Well, it's also not a bad move,
yeah.
I have to admit.
So take the knight and also bishop B5.
G4 will be played. Well, actually,
Bishop D5.
Bishop B5.
There's so many things that are hanging that.
Well, King C7 is played, Rook D7, I believe he takes, and then Bishop
Yeah.
F1.
And
C5,
C5, D6. Oh, Bishop
Bishop D3
D3.
is
Yeah.
also another bad one.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh,
Bishop C1, Bishop D3, and goes stop the pawn.
and the black king cannot have because of the deep pass pawn. This
Yeah,
is game
so-
over.
This is over.
Where do you think was the moment where Maxime went wrong? It seems such a promising position, as you guys discussed already.
Yeah, I thought he. What happened after knight B3? I mean, move number 24. I thought he could take AB.
G4,
Oh, still
Oops.
being tricky.
G4.
The bishop goes back to F1, but now there's an F pawn too. Well, the white king will stop the F pawn, and the bishop takes care of the A
But
pawn.
it was a good try.
Yeah,
Last trick.
beautiful try.
It was a
And the handshake, Wesley so wins his Armageddon game. We are left with one classical game that may go into an Armageddon to your last check of this position between Carmen and Carlsen.
Wow,
What do you
Magnus
think?